So as you can see, guys, I have installed the gas tank, and I didn't take any footage of it because it was really difficult alone here to to install it, to fill it in, but I have managed, and as you can see now everything is inside here. It's really good. I have also installed the fuel pump. I still need to route some lines. This is still loose, and this pump is a little bit loose still. I need to tighten it up, but all in all everything is good. Yeah, no leaks so far. The pipes here are connected and everything. I have also connected the tank filler neck, as you can see here, that goes all the way up top there. And you have already seen me install the expansion tank. Routed the lines. So yeah, all in all is good. And the next things what we will do, we'll go and start preparing the subframe and the control arms for the installation here. As you can see, everything is ready to receive the rear subframe. What we will be doing is we'll be putting the bushings that go inside the frame, and then the frame is, of course, is fixed here. Still need to remove this masking. So I think that's what we are going to do next. So let's go ahead and not waste any more time. So good. Today we'll be installing the subframe, and hopefully also both of the control arms and the shocks, springs, and maybe something else. We will see. I also bought some new bolts together with the pile of my other parts. So let's have a look at those also real quick. So here these bolts, these are going to be reinforcement plates for the rear shocks with the bolts. Nice and yellow zinced, really nice quality. Good 3 millimeters in thickness, really nice. And then also we have the new nuts that are going on the main bolts that are holding the subframe. This is the old nut for comparison. It's not bad or anything, but I just chose to upgrade everything. Yeah. Then there's the rest of the bolts here. These are also the bolts for the differential, and I bought also the new locking plates for the, I don't know what you call them, these are just the supports for the subframe. Newly painted supports with the new bolts also. The other support and these are the bolts for the control arms. Two, and then I have the other two also. So wish me luck and let's try to install this subframe. I think it's gonna go well. So without further ado, let's go. So guys, you've seen me take off the subframe again because for small things, so I need to put in these ones. You also saw me forget to put the top washer. And also I noticed that it will be difficult to install the brake lines afterwards. So yeah, let's go install these brake lines, tighten everything up here, and then we'll put in the subframe. It's going in really nicely. So yeah, let's continue. lines installed on both sides, so I think let's just continue with the installation of the subframe. So we'll put the subframe, we'll install the brackets, new bolts with the washer. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Maybe I should put also the cables for the fuel pump now. It's easier. I don't know. Let's just continue with the subframe and I'll deal with the fuel pump later. So let's go. Put in the bolts, tighten them. So let's just tighten them to the correct torque. I have here with me a torque wrench. It's nothing special, but will do the job just fine. So let's do just right now. We have installed and torqued the subframe. It's nice and sturdy here, everything nice and good. I had a bit of a trouble with these bolts here because the pinch weld is not let's say entirely good, but all in all now it's everything is in place, everything is torqued. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I really hope I didn't forget anything, so I don't have to take it off. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm really happy with this. The next thing is the control arms, so let's go ahead and try to do that now. Brought myself a control arm here, so we will begin the installation process under there to the subframe. I'm a little worried because it's a bit tight fit, and also I don't know if you can see it, but I have a problem fitting in the bolt here because of this filler neck rubber hose connecting the tank to the filler neck, and can't really disconnect it that simply because I have filled the tank all the way to the top, so it's full of fuel and don't really want to make a mess down there. But let's try to put the arm in, see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. I think I tried to drop the tank just a tiny bit and see if I can squeeze in the bolt. Kind of goes in at a slight angle. So let's see if I will be able to slide the bolt through with the control arm in place. So wish me luck and let's go. I managed to pierce one side I just put temporarily a dowel there on one side, and then I think the other side is in, but I still need to push it in. And I think now I have supported the control arm with the floor jack, but I think next what we will do is we will install the shock, and we will suspend the control arm at 2 points, that one over there and the shock, so it will be easier to work on that last third side. But hoo-wee! The reason I'm doing it this way is because there's no place and no place to kind of assemble this as a whole thing, so put the control arms on the beam before and then slide in the whole assembly. There's just no way with this situation that I have here, so that's the way I'm doing now. So really hope that this will work. I really hope I'm gonna clear the rubber hose for the fuel tank and we'll be able to slide the bolt through. Other than that, it's all good here, so I think let's just install the shock tower and we'll take it from there. This is the shock I have, so I bought myself a set of H&R sport suspensions. I think it's cup kit, which is with the lowering of 60 millimeters up front and 40 millimeters in the back. So I had them before on the car I owned before, and I kind of like them. So yeah, I think they will be good. And then we have the tube, the protective tube with the washer inside. I have already pre-installed the bump stop. Then we have FAG strut tower mounts, the cup and the nut, and then I also have, I believe, some paper gaskets, as you can see here. So this goes under the shock mount, goes something like that. So let's quickly assemble this together and then install it on the car. By the way, I forgot to mention that I bought these reinforcement plates. They're really nice quality actually. So they will sandwich on top here on the inside of the car, and then they came with these nice yellow zinced nuts. So I'm not gonna be using these. I'm gonna be using these, even though these are tensile lock and these are not. But I'll just use some Loctite, and they should be good to go. So yeah, I removed the washer that was here, because I have down there a new yellow zinced washer. Yeah, so let's go and put this in the car. Here's a quick tour into my trunk. I did some work here before I was recording videos, but you can see here I have also repainted the floors and everything. There was some rust repair done on the car, but all in all is quite good, I would say. So a bit dusty, but yeah, the corner here is all nice and clean. There's just some wax spray there. So yeah, other than that, let's continue with the shock tower install. Change of plans, guys. I cannot install this shock because of the position of this arm. The ball is not parallel to the hole inside the control arm, and therefore I cannot bolt it up until I put in correctly the other side bushing over there. So I think let's leave it suspended like this on a jack, on the floor jack, and do our best to fit in the other side. So Sorry guys, it's so difficult to work and film, but as you can see here, I pushed in the other side. Here's the bolt, it's sticking out, all nice and good. So I think I'm really worried about that. I won't be able to squeeze that bolt. Now it's just a dowel, but I need to squeeze in the bolt. Anyways, really don't want to be doing that today. Let's put in the shock. Yeah. Good news guys, so as you can see, this side bolt is in, nice and cool, and look at that, the other side is also done, as you can see. So I managed to squeeze down the filler neck hose, and the bolt is in. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Look at that. I have a huge mess, but nonetheless, good stuff. Let's do this other side, and I cannot wait to drive this thing, huh? Now guys, we'll continue with the rest of the components, meaning the other side. I'm not gonna bore you too much with the details, but here's a quick time lapse of me putting the whole thing together, starting with the shocks. Have some new parts here. So yeah, let's not waste any more time, and let's start assembling. So guys, good progress. As you can see, this control arm went much smoother. It's easier. Both bolts are installed. Now all we need to do is we need to connect the shock. So let's go ahead and do that, and then both sides are assembled. I mean, it's really good progress. I'm really happy. Let's keep up the pace.
This is a good stopping point for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next video we'll be looking at the prop shaft, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.